Welcome back to the channel. Today we're breaking down the 3 worst and 4 best motorcycles for seniors in Arsenling-Arserwar. Let's get started. 3. Harley-Davidson Breakout E-Bike E-Shirty. The Harley-Davidson Breakout E-Bike E-Shirty shines with muscle and chrome, yet, for older riders in Arsenling-Arserwar, it feels more like a back-8 generator than the dream cruiser it appears to be. While it delivers loads of style, it falls short on practicality, especially when comfort is the main concern. First thing, the price. Nearly Ling, a figure high enough to make most retirees nearly spit out their morning coffee. And what do you actually get for that? A slammed rear suspension, forward controls that stretch your legs like a yoga routine, and handlebars that feel like you're grabbing onto a pull-up bar. Not exactly ideal if your joints creak louder than the pipes. The Milwaukee Baba E-Shirty engine is undeniably strong, but it's overkill for laid-back Sunday rides. Yes, it's got torque that could pull out tree stumps, but unless you're drag racing away from bingo night, it's simply too much. The low ground clearance guarantees peg scraping whether you're aiming for it or not. Then there's the heft, pushing nearly Tibite 12, even moving it slightly uphill feels like a gym deadlift. Seniors looking for balance and manageable handling will likely find the Breakout E-Bike E-Shirty more tiring than enjoyable. In short, this bike belongs on a poster, not under a senior rider. Flashy, loud, and eye-catching, sure, but so is a hip replacement, and that's not attention anyone's chasing. Number 2. BMW R-GOT. The BMW R-GOT might look like a retro-modern masterpiece, but for seniors in Arsenling-Arserwar, it's more form than function. Right out of the box, it demands nearly Ling just to claim a spot in your garage. That's steep for a motorcycle that doesn't exactly treat aging knees or backs kindly. The riding position leans more sporty than relaxed. You're pitched slightly forward, which is fine if you're Arserwarland limber, but if you've got decades of riding under your belt, every outing feels like free business for your chiropractor. The suspension isn't much help either. Stiff, but not in a reassuring way. More like every bump travels straight up your spine. The rear shocks are as forgiving as a parking ticket. Add in a heavy clutch pull, plus the wide boxer engine layout that makes the bike feel bulky. At low speeds, or when you're pushing it around the driveway, and it quickly becomes a chore. At more than Woobit helbs, with much of that weight carried high, it's far from easy to manage. Med9's only adds to the headache, exposed shaft drive and complicated electronics. Keep you running back to the dealer, and those visits aren't cheap. This isn't a tinker-friendly weekend bike, it's one that bills you just to keep it content. Beautiful, yes, and well-crafted, but for seniors, it's a motorcycle that punishes more than it rewards. Think of it like buying a high-end mattress that forces you to sleep on the edge, gorgeous to look at, sore the next morning. Number 1. Indian Chief. The Indian Chief carries a name that suggests a noble companion. But for seniors in Arsenling-Arserwar, it's really a heavyweight masquerading as a cruiser. Starting just under Ling 100, it promises premium but often delivers stiff backs, sore wrists, and parking lot wrestling matches. With a base weight over by Tiverslow balls and even heavier with accessories, it creeps close to the T-by-Lob mark. That's not merely a motorcycle. It's a chrome-wrapped workout session. Sure, it has the classic cruiser appeal, but that's no comfort when you're muscling a massive V-twin through U-turns or crowded lots. The broad handlebars and low profile look sharp, yet they become painful if your shoulders or hips aren't what they once were. The air-cooled Thunderstroke engine also throws off serious heat, a problem for anyone riding in warm states. Combine that with a stiff suspension, firm seat, and vibrations that can rattle your fillings loose, and the outcome is more punishment than pleasure. At slow speeds, it handles like guiding a couch through a hallway, not exactly reassuring while rolling into a gas station. All told, the Indian Chief is a beautiful brute, but for seniors, it's simply too much machine without the comfort to back it up. Now let's look at the better picks. Number 4. Royal Enfield Meteor Sandbike Washers. The Royal Enfield Meteor Sandbike Washers is one of the most senior-friendly options in Arsenling-Arserwar. It doesn't try to be flashy, overpowered, or stuffed with features nobody requested. Instead, it's like your favorite recliner, only with wheels. With its relaxed cruiser ergonomics, upright riding posture, and smooth, easygoing manners, it's clearly built around comfort. The best part? At just over $5. Ling brand new, it costs less than many golf memberships. Power comes from a laid-back 300cc single-cylinder, putting out about Ursa's horsepower. Modest on paper, sure, but in real-world use, especially if you're not chasing speed, it's just right. Simplicity is the theme here. Being air-cooled makes it reliable and easy to maintain. At only 7,8 dry, it's far from intimidating, and the low dual-inch seat height makes flat footing at lights effortless. Standard ABS, a modern display with Bluetooth, and a fuel tank big enough to avoid constant fill-ups round out the package. Altogether, the Meteor Sambi Wursers feels like a bike built for grown-up, affordable, dependable, comfortable, and calm. Perfect for riders who want to enjoy the journey, not the race. Number 3. Yamaha Vistar Airbag. The Yamaha Vistar Airbag Wursers demonstrates what happens when a cruiser is stripped down to its most senior-friendly essentials. And it works beautifully. Light, low, and easy on both your back and your wallet, it remains one of the most approachable cruisers on the market heading into Arsene War. Priced just under $5, Ling, it almost feels suspiciously affordable. The power plant is a Airbag Sisser cc air-cooled V-twin. Yes, a true V-twin, so it still delivers that cruiser feel in a compact package. It offers enough punch for city rides and light highway trips without overwhelming your body. The Wu-Speed transmission shifts smoothly, and the motor avoids buzzing or rattling you apart. Weighing just over Sambidarsus Helb, it's among the lightest cruisers you'll find, making tight corners, parking, or garage maneuvers simple. Its low RCT-inch seat height feels like sitting in a chair rather than climbing onto a perch. Brakes are straightforward but effective, and upkeep is refreshingly simple. Altogether, the V-Star Airbag Wursers feels like a loyal partner, always ready for the road, never demanding too much. Number 2. Honda Rebel Wubacht. The Honda Rebel Wubacht continues to be the senior-friendly cruiser that blends comfort, practicality, and style without adding unnecessary extras. It's the Goldilocks of motorcycles, just the right size, just the right price, at about low dollars. Cheapite, modern without being overdone and practical without cutting corners. It's made for everyday riders who care more about comfort than appearances. Its Seabike Chisher ECC parallel twin produces smooth, steady power, enough for highway riding, yet calm and predictable. Liquid cooling improves both durability and rider comfort, especially in hotter regions. The 6-speed gearbox shifts crisply, and the motor runs quietly and confidently. At just under 8 inches, the seat height lets most riders flat foot easily. And with a wet weight around 4 lob, it's more nimble than you'd expect. Even in city traffic, it feels balanced and lighter than the numbers suggest. The riding posture is neutral and relaxed, sparing your wrists and back from unnecessary strain. The Rebel isn't about proving anything. It's about enjoying the ride at your own pace, affordably and comfortably. Number 1. Suzuki SV Lightbike Wursers. The Suzuki SV Lightbike Wursers. Bikebiker keeps proving that a motorcycle can be exciting, dependable, and senior-friendly without emptying your bank account. Moving into Arsene War, it still stands strong as a do-it-all bike with a loyal following, especially among older riders. Priced a little above $10, Ling Han Arsa, it offers an impressive blend of performance, comfort, and style without screaming midlife crisis. The highlight is its Lubite Sisser UCC V-twin, which provides smooth, torquey pull at low RPMs. That means easy acceleration without needing to rev-end it hard, while still delivering fun when you twist the throttle. For seniors who want a touch of excitement, it strikes the perfect balance between playful and manageable. Weighing about by Sanzer's Helv, it feels lighter than its specs suggest, with ergonomics that stay comfortable and neutral. The slightly sporty stance doesn't punish your wrists or knees, making longer rides completely feasible. Overall, the SV Bike Wursers is a great choice for riders who want some thrill without giving up comfort. Practical yet fun, it doesn't demand youth or flexibility to be enjoyed. And with that, we've reached the end of today's video. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe for more upcoming reviews.